Hello everyone and welcome to Smalland with me, your host Crypto, a crypto gamer. And as you know guys, I am basically a grounded player that has been trying this game out for the first time. And this is my third day within Smallands, so I do hope you enjoy guys. So this is me on my small journey here guys. And the first thing that I'm going to do is, now that I actually have a decent pickaxe, I am now going to start mining for stones, just to start getting our resources up today. And overall it has been a little bit difficult figuring out how to actually kill everything in the game in order to get resources easily, and what their weaknesses are and what you'll get from them, because I'm quite used to games like Grounded when it comes to these survival games, or even Ark, but Ark has way more technology and is a bit more easy to understand. So anyway, as I say, I managed to go through and I found myself a fair amount of rocks and also some new waypoints throughout the game as well guys, which was fun to find and see. Took down my first garlic plant here and learned some new recipes, a garlic pudding, so that'll be handy in the future to keep ourselves warm, especially when winter comes around yet, which I've not actually experienced, and it will be interesting to see this. At this point I decided I was going to go ladybug hunting, see if I could get some extra insect fat for some recipes at home. And overall it was relatively successful, other than the fact that ladybugs are quite quick. And then we went into building up our base a little bit. Now the first time you see me building a base, it looked absolutely terrible, and I was still being a total noob when it came to figuring out how to actually build all the parts. But now that I've gotten it down quite well, it's getting much easier in the game to build, and we have managed to, as you can see, build up quite a lot. We've added 4 extra chests, and we are in the middle of constructing a brand new area as well guys, for up top where we're going to be doing most of our crafting, which is going to be awesome. I do like the fact that you can actually add door frames into this one and go up the stairs, and it shouldn't really affect you too much with flooring getting in your way and messing up your ability to actually get out the doorway, which is something I did notice in Grounded 2 and in Grounded 1 unfortunately. The building mechanics in this game seem to be a fair bit different, but I am getting used to them quite well. Remember guys, if you are enjoying the video, please like, share and subscribe, as it really helps the channel, and comment below and let me know what you think, whether you've played Smallands at all yet, or whether you usually just play games like Grounded, Grounded 2, Ark Survival, or even Conan Exiles. Quite a lot of people like that. So far this game is really beginning to grow on me guys. I've even learned things like placing down workbenches anywhere whilst I'm out, so as I could repair stuff, and also so as I could create arrows in this instance. This game really does prefer you to use your workbenches and your crafting stations a lot more than it does you making stuff out in the field, which I can understand, because then it does encourage you to then make your own proper bases and allocate a proper area to find yourself within. And so far, yeah, it's been rather interesting. Later on, I decided I was going to be exploring the southwest area of the map, and I came across this giant owl statue. And once I made my way all the way up to the top of it, I did try and climb up the mushrooms, but that didn't work. I did notice some strange mechanics when it came to jumping up and down. But when I did jump up to the top here, there was a bug offering and a couple of berries, which was very handy for me, as I don't have many bug components yet within the game. And not far from that, I found my first screw, which I could then use to create the stone cutter machine later on in our next video guys. So far, so good. And as I went further southwest, I found this primal camp, which this is where you will actually find the primal armor in the game, and it looks very gnarly with all the bones. And you can even see that one of the hunters here has actually trapped themselves a grasshopper that they're taming. And of course I did try and kill it, but to no avail. you can't really do any damage to it, unfortunately. And so yeah, this hunter does actually have quests for us. Scary's her name, and you can do them if you want, but at the moment I still have many quests to do, so I will be relinquishing that. And as you can see, we have the primal armors here that can be crafted with all the right components. But for the time being, I think what we will do is we will just carry on our wee journey and see how far we can go. As you can see, this is when I actually tried to poach the grasshopper off of the hunter, but no luck there. And so I then swiftly got myself ready to move on. And as I made my way more southwest, this is where I met my first leopard gecko. I think these look absolutely amazing. A lizard like this would really look good and grounded too. And not only that, it really impressed me. They actually got the art of the wizard really spot on. The graphics in this were really cool. Can't wait to get one as a mount. And after that, I decided that I would go home and I would start fixing up the base and making it look a bit better, and also being able to add in support struts so that in the future I could expand this base. Which was all good and fun now that I'm getting used to the building mechanics. Yeah, it's getting good. I've even got some tiki torches outside, and it's easier to find my way back home when I'm out and about, even though I've begun to know the area quite well. And look at that view, guys. I of course had to get myself a fair few more windows put in before adding extra walls and just getting the place all sealed up before putting a roof on later on. It didn't take me as long as I thought it would to actually start even making the second layer. And for the moment, I'm going to just make it singular. I'm not going to put any windows up until I've actually made a proper floor and figured out the layout of how I'm going to have a roof and where I'm going to make the stairway go. And so overall, guys, I've really been enjoying Smalland. If you have been enjoying the video, guys, please like, share and subscribe, as it really helps the channel. This has been Crypto Gamer. I hope you all have a great day. Peace out.